So what's up, guys? We are going to be going over the release dates and everything we need to know leading into Black Ops 3 Zombies and Black Ops 3 multiplayer in general, the DLC 3 next map pack coming very soon. We're going to be going through an article here. Basically, it says Call of Duty Black Ops 3 DLC 3 release date details. I just looked up DLC 3 information, DLC 3 release dates, and I saw this pretty cool article. So we're going to go through, we're going to read what it has to offer here. It talks about different stuff, and it gives us insight onto when we're going to see it, how we're going to see it, why we're going to see it, and a certain time frame based on different events, based on recent updates we've seen with like the Blackjack and the new weapons, based on Call of Duty XP. So taking all of that into account and really figuring out, when we're actually going to see this, and possibly some maps and some stuff that we will see along with it as well. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, that would be greatly appreciated, and if you can, please leave a like. That would be cool as well. Let's try to go for 100 likes as well for the other video, actually, the other DLC 3 teaser thing we did yesterday. We're at 85 likes for that now, so greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you for that. If we can go for 100 likes for this, that'll be really cool, and yeah, let's get started here. So going through the article, let's start off here. This is an early look at what you need to know about the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 DLC 3 release date for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. All of these map packs will arrive before Call of Duty Infinite Warfare releases this fall, and before the Call of Duty XP event this 2016, obviously in the beginning of September, the first weekend of September actually, where gamers are going to be able to play the Black Ops 3 DLC 4 map pack, the Zombies map, multiplayer map, whatever, ahead of release. Now, we're going to go through this in the article, but this is basically the first sort of huge signifying event showing that DLC 4 is going to be in September. You're going to be able to play DLC 4 first at COD XP, and then it will release to the public after COD XP. So this definitely changes the release date for DLC 3 by a huge margin, and we're going to go through why that may be in this article as well. At this stage, we know that the Black Ops 3 map pack is in the works, obviously, and if you didn't see the video I made yesterday, this is a part, I'm like making this a part of the article, but it's not, but like, the video I made yesterday, basically confirming that the map pack is officially done, and everything is ready for the map pack. They finished up the audio and the voice, and they're doing final testing. If you want to know about the status of DLC 3, that will be in yesterday's video. I'll leave a link in the description. It just says DLC 3 map teaser confirmed by the Nolan North guy in real life, the voice of Rick Toffin. If you guys want to check that out, that's in the description as well. But this is more about the actual release dates and times for the DLC, in general. But if you want to know the stats, that's there. In early June, before E3, a new video teaser appeared with blood vials hinting at a bunch of different possibilities for Black Ops 3, DLC 3, and the whole Zombies experience, and what will move further into the storyline and how it will move further in the storyline. Now, this article doesn't really go in depth on what's actually occurring. I feel as if it just said the blood vials to make the zombie fans like excited, and they didn't really know what's going on with the blood vials. But again, blood vials, as you guys know, we talk about zombies. We know it's going to be the insurance policy potentially for Rick Toffin going into DLC 4 to complete his goal. If he doesn't complete it, he'll have insurance to go back and complete it again and do everything he did before without really actually having to do it, because he has the blood vials at his hand. We can go another in-depth video talking about that, but that's basically what they mentioned there. So we had the first sort of small teaser relating to the next couple DLCs in early June. And then obviously what we're not really taking into account as well, we just saw a huge multiplayer update, and usually between the DLC map packs, before and after Zombies, we have these huge multiplayer updates with all of the weapons. This time it was especially big because we saw the Blackjack 10th Specialist. So again, signifying that the next in line, the next sort of update for Black Ops 3 is going to be the actual huge map pack. We see, obviously, I don't know the exact dates of the weapons, but they're always in between DLC 1, DLC 2, DLC 2, DLC 3. We've seen it time and time again, so it just makes sense that, we just saw the new weapons. So after this, the next update in line is the actual map pack. No more new weapons before DLC 3. Nothing really else to come besides DLC 3. So signifying that DLC 3 will be coming very soon, obviously. So the Eclipse map pack for Black Ops 3 released obviously in May, around early, middle to May, whatever it was. Obviously kicking off the timer again for the next release for DLC 3. And now obviously we have different publications. They basically talk about this, saying the DLC 3 release date being as soon as June 21st. Which is not possible at this point, because obviously that is tomorrow, and obviously that is not possible. I think obviously a reveal for the 21st would make sense, but obviously it's saying the listing is outdated, and it lists impossible Black Ops 3 DLC 4 release dates in August, because now DLC 4 is going to be all the way in September, so there's no way they're going to do DLC 3 anytime in June. It's that far apart. It's going to be later in the summer, and we're really looking at late June, probably early July to the second or third week of July at this point, because the summer DLCs, DLC 3 and DLC 4, they always have a smaller sort of section between them. DLC 1, 2, and 3, between those, it's always the same amount of time, but between DLC 3 and DLC 4, for every Call of Duty, it seems like there's always been a smaller interval of time, just because they want to start up with the new map packs and stuff like that. So, you know, with the new game, the advertising for the next Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare, or in past years' case, you know, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, all that cool stuff. So that's really what the deal is with that. Now, again, this is not on the article, but I've been saying July 5th for such a long time. It really does make sense. That's a perfect time, it seems like. DLC 4 is going to be later, July 5th, the first week of July. It would make sense for that to be the DLC date. It's not too early in June, not too late in July. It makes perfect sense. The only problem is July 4th is around the same time, but I don't think that's really going to matter because July 2nd was the release date for Black Ops 2 DLC 3. That was 2 days before July 4th. So I guess, we'll have to see though. It's definitely interesting. Now, with the actual maps in general, it's really hard to really give a good indication of what we're going to see from the maps, and I probably will do other videos talking about possible multiplayer maps, and then possible, well, it can't be a zombie map, but possible multiplayer maps coming back, because they did say Black Ops 1 World at War maps would be coming to basically every other DLC, so we would see a remake coming very soon, so that's obviously going to be cool as well, so we'll be looking at that stuff, and it's also pretty interesting because the huge E3 extravaganza, which was like, okay, we have E3 2016, we have the PlayStation conference with the reveal for Infinite Warfare, the new sort of campaign mission that they showed and all that cool stuff with the information, all that. And we were expecting, I think the whole world was expecting really in the Call of Duty, that we would see a DLC 3 image, a DLC 3 trailer, a teaser trailer, a 5-second mention. They didn't even mention DLC 3 at the, I guess Sony press conference at E3 2016, which makes absolutely no sense. Sony could have released the information regarding their sort of game, I guess their exclusivity deal with Activision and PS4, saying like, okay, you get ready for Infinite Warfare, but right now DLC 3 will be coming very soon. Here's a quick little trailer, or here's some information, here's the new map, just something like that. And they revealed the DLC 1 at a Sony press conference as well. So they did DLC 1 at a Sony press conference. So you think DLC 3, another Sony press conference? It would make sense. They didn't do it. We didn't see anything in DLC 3. Also, because of that, hinting at a later release date for DLC 3, as we've seen time and time again, talked about, especially within my videos, but within a lot of other YouTubers' videos as well, because it seems as if they're really trying to push back DLC 3. They're making it, I guess, July 2nd to 3rd week. It seems like if they would have revealed DLC 3 at E3, there was a possibility that would have actually released the last week of June. It's not possible now. It's just not possible. So that's obviously just sort of unfortunate, but at the same time, that's just the way it is now. We have to look at the facts and we have to make it seem like, this is what we gotta do. We have to seem logical with this. Now, again, we're gonna go through a bit of the stuff here. In addition to the 4 maps, we obviously have the zombies map, blah, 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 the same characters as the last 2, but we will be going to a brand new location, and they're basically talking about some random stuff. We sort of know what we're doing. We're going to Stalingrad, all of that general stuff here. Niles, Pokestone, they really don't know what I'll be honest right now, they don't even know what they're talking about with zombies, man. They're just saying like, oh, there's blood vials, what are we gonna do now? So whatever, let me just skip that here. The updates again, blah blah, another update. We have the pre-updates leading up into DLC 3, and this is actually how we get leaked information as well. So if you talk about in general, when you've seen updates and you've seen stuff leading into the new DLC, you always see these huge leaked information dumps. That's how we get information regarding the new DLC, how we got information regarding the island map for Zasubo, how we knew there was going to be a Thrasher, how we knew there was going to be like spiders and stuff like that. So when you have those updates, you have DLC 3 information within those updates. So the next couple updates we're going to see for Black Ops 3, once the actual coders, now whether or not you're against leaked information or not, I guess, once the actual coders and data miners go into the update and see some DLC 3 information, obviously hinting at, yes, they're putting DLC 3, they're adding the information for it, as we speak, signifying that the DLC 3 will be releasing very soon. But other than that, again, we'll get information as well, so it's going to be pretty cool, but we just need to keep an eye on those updates, and only really the data miners can actually make sure that, DLC 3 is actually coming, because they can look as early as any of the Black Ops 3 updates, even before a reveal trailer. The update can actually tell us when the DLC is coming. So when we'll know that is just a matter of time, really, and it's a matter of when the next update comes out for Black Ops 3. So that's really going to be it for now, obviously. It talks about the download clocking in at 68 gigabytes in size. Preloading is not always consistent. It usually does happen though. It usually happens 2 to 3 days earlier than the actual release date, so you can have it like all ready. And they talk about the times being 12 a.m. Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern time, and then I'm pretty sure it's 8 a.m. UK time. So those are usually the same exact times. They're probably going to be sticking with those as well. So it seems as if that's going to be the main sort of situation with Black Ops 3 DLC 3 as well. So yeah, that's probably going to be it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching at the end of this video right now, put below DLC 3 hype again, just so I can see the accounts and the people that are watching to the end of the video. If not, that's fine. Just want to see some people watching the whole video, because it obviously is pretty cool to see you guys support, and I guess just watch through me just sitting here talking for a very long time. Literally at almost 11 minutes now. Holy crap. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.